Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been about a week, but I'm pretty sure I remember where we are, and Whattageek has the reins today.
Get it? Because we're in the water gym? Reigns? Huh?
Roman Reigns?
The big dog?
Leukemia.
Roman Reigns is not a water type. Okay, alright. This is how we start the episode now. What type is Roman Reigns? If he were a Pokemon.
Everybody just clicked off it. Boom, gone.
Okay, he's gotta be part fighting type, because it's a wrestler, so, you know, it's gotta be part fighting type. Oh, by the way, I have no idea what people think of the previous episode we did yet, because not only has it not gone up yet, I haven't edited it yet, but I'm very much looking forward to editing that, because I want to be able to go back and look at just how insane that episode was from a fresh perspective. Also, that War Turtle is doomed. I don't think Mega Drain's gonna kill it right away, but okay, actually you crit, so maybe.
No, maybe not.
Okay.
I really should have used growth first.
Ooh, Ice Beam.
Yeah, I guess so. I was just worried about freezing there. I'm trying to remember which Pokemon challenge it was that I recently did, where, like, I think it was I got super lucky on a bunch of big moves missing, and then Ice Beam froze me.
Nice.
I want to say it was a Cubone challenge. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of challenges, and I've been falling behind on editing them. And so I have this weird thing going on where, like, I'm like 2.5 challenges ahead of what's uploaded. But I'm also editing ones, like, I'm editing a Whismur one, and I'm already done the Cubone one after it. And so sometimes they get jumbled a little bit in, like, which one goes up when, I can't really remember. Like, they'll get uploaded in the correct order, mind you, because I have it written down. It's just off the top of my head, I can't really remember.
I haven't been ahead on the challenges that I do in a while.
Being ahead for you, I think, is extra hard because you do so many different games. Ooh, that didn't do much.
Sometimes it's even easier, because, like, sometimes a run will take me, like, a total of 7 hours.
So, something interesting to point out about Eevee is you'd think Eevee would be the kind of Pokemon that could learn a lot of different elemental moves in Gen 1. You know, normal type in Gen 1, you can usually learn a lot of TMs and stuff. Weirdly enough, Eevee in Gen 1, I believe, only learns normal moves. I did an Eevee challenge. I think it's literally only normal moves other than, like, Rest, which is technically psychic. Like, no attacking moves of other types as far as I can remember. Maybe Seismic Toss. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Also, this exchange sucks. Alright, what did you pick for the rest of your team?
Kadachi and Dodogama.
Okay, you're fine against Eevee, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Eevee only learns the normal moves.
It's weird,
Unless you want
right?
to count like Toxic.
Yeah. You know, I should
But
open up on the other monitor Bulbapedia.
I have the Pokemon database opened up.
The Pokemon database, is that like a different website?
PokemonDB.net, I think.
Yep.
Is that one good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It has like the types and they're like colored and everything, and it just looks really nice.
Oh,
And
that's
you can
cool.
you can go into the moves section on its own, and it'll just be the moves that they know.
Huh. So on Bulba... Ooh, I kind of like that color. On Bulbapedia...
I think it's actually the shiny of Poliwhirl is light blue.
And you can sort the moves by generations, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, you can do that on Bulbapedia too. There's a little tab for picking what generation you're looking at.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The layout on Bulbapedia is a little cluttered at times.
That's what I liked about the Pokemon database, is that there's like no clutter.
Oh god, don't go on Poliwhirl's Bulbapedia page. If you scroll down slightly, it goes to biology, and there's this disgusting diagram of what it looks like on the inside.
It's like weird intestines that spiral around.
Yeah, like I always knew that the swirl is supposed to be like, there's tadpoles where you can see their intestines because they're kind of see-through if you look at it really close. But you know, they make it look cute in the game, and then the biology thing makes it look very not cute, so don't look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, sprites. You are correct. The shiny sprite looks pretty much just like that, and it looks awesome. Yeah, I like
What
that. I
the
like that a
hell
lot,
is
actually.
this?
It's a subtle change for a shiny, but it's a cool change. Okay, junior female. Oh, that's kind of an eclectic assortment of types there. Electric, ground,
Yeah.
psychic,
Fairy,
water,
fairy.
flying, normal.
Doug.
How do I cancel? Oh, L button.
Yeah,
we go.
yeah. I'm gonna go on Clefairy's page, actually.
I like Doug. What about the fact that on Eevee's page in the Pokemon database there's Eevee and partner Eevee?
Well, partner Eevee's from Let's Go.
What's
I know.
partner Eevee?
It's the Eevee you start with. It's stupid powerful.
Yeah.
Oh,
so Eevee's,
right.
Yeah, like Eevee's special stat regularly is 45, but partner Eevee's special attack is 65.
Yeah, I remember reading about that, how they added a bunch of new moves for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee specifically for that Pikachu and that Eevee to have more type coverage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
You know, like, it's all weird names like Splishy Splash or something. Oh, that's annoying.
Eevee's regular base stats total 325, and partner Eevee's are 435.
Okay, defense down and accuracy down. After you get this kill, you're probably gonna have to be forced to switch. Oh, God. So, if my math is correct, one flash should put your Earthquake at 75 accuracy, which isn't horrible, but it's as bad as Mega Kick. So, it still does miss plenty. Yeah, I don't really blame you for switching there just to get rid of the flash. Oh!
Yeah.
I was worried about that, yeah.
You could get crit, too.
It's not gonna do, like, I don't think it's gonna kill me.
Oh!
Oh, almost.
I was gonna say, it's gonna get close, because it is the strongest move in the game.
But it is Electrode using it.
I'm curious, so you guys probably have a better knowledge of new moves than I do in the new generations. Is Explosion still the strongest move in the game at 250 power?
It used to be 170 in this game, I think, according to the comments. But
Explosion?
yes, it is still 250 ever since it got upped in damage.
Huh. I'm gonna double check that. Explosion.
I did not know that's how powerful Explosion was.
It's currently 250. Oh! Oh, no, it's actually way stronger in Gen 1. Let me read this. Even though its power is listed at 170, the target's defense will be halved during the damage calculation, unless it's a value of 1, effectively doubling the power to 340. Okay. Okay, so because of I guess we don't know if that's a glitch or an unstated effect,
Feature.
but Explosion is effectively power 340 in Gen 1. People need to Google this stuff, I swear to God. Like, people will give us tips. And it's like, if you just went on Bulbapedia and read the move, it would tell you otherwise. I get so worried
Brandon?
about that.
Brandon, I'm gonna need you to do your best whenever I use Surf.
Okay.
The commands are issued.
I'm just waiting for it. I don't want to step on the line.
On the spot. Right, that's
Yeah.
We both lined up terrible jokes. Your worst, yeah. And when the water appeared, I did the Whattageek water drop noise on my soundboard. Just to
And
clarify
I didn't
that.
say shit.
Just to clarify, that wasn't Whattageek doing the water drop. That was
No,
me.
it was me doing the water drop noise. It was just a recording of me doing
Yes,
the water
it was a
drop noise.
recording of you doing it, and I was selecting to do it on my soundboard.
Man, this is not a good matchup.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, they've
I'm
really
gonna try
been.
Blizzard, but
Oh
I
my-
don't expect it to do much. I'm gonna hope for a freeze and then switch into
Yeah.
Volvidon.
Blizzard is 90 accuracy in Gen 1, so. Oh God.
It's not gonna do much. Unfortunately, Jolteon kicked the bucket, so
I'll double
at
check
this point
that
it's just a
Blizzard.
battle of fire.
I'm just double checking real quick to make sure they didn't change Blizzard in Stadium, because you know some Gen 1 moves work a little different in Stadium specifically.
It didn't do much damage. What a
Okay.
furious battle.
In Okay, no, it works pretty much how you'd assume. It's the same as the American version of Gen 1. Apparently in the Japanese version of Gen 1, it's a 30% chance of freezing, but in all American versions and in Pokemon Stadium, it's 10% chance of freezing, 90 accuracy, and 110 power?
Will this Pokemon
Yes.
swap change?
No,
That's
120.
past Gen 7, I think.
What 120 power, 90 accuracy, 10% freezing. That's how it works in Gen 1. Okay.
Pokemon change.
Okay, so the accuracy was reduced in Gen 2.
Will it be
Okay. Okay, this battle is
What will it do?
awful.
Kind of bad, yeah.
Yeah,
Speed is down.
they're really
He's
wasting your
gonna
time.
try to lower my accuracy so I can take more damage with poison over the course of time. I'm gonna try strength this time because I feel like
my
I can't.
God.
What now?
But if Bubble Beam's his strongest move, then I feel like I'm fine when it comes to Volvidon. Because
Yeah, you might
he's gonna
be.
be able to take a hit.
Miss the target.
Ah. I forget, you got regular poison on you, right?
Toxic poison.
Fuck. Jesus. Between like
Yeah, I'm
Flash
gonna
and
switch back. To,
Flash and Smokescreen and Toxic, this is bad.
Pokemon return.
Yeah, and he had Sand Attack on Pidgeot. She, rather.
Yeah. This was the opening match for Water Gym, right?
Just a second.
Second match.
Second. Damn, I was gonna say if it was opening, then the loss wouldn't matter if you do lose. But no, you're right. That is. Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm gonna hope for Bubble Beam to not take me out, and that Earthquake will hit.
The commands
I
are
don't-
issued.
These are
I
big
don't
Bubble
hits.
Beam's
think-
weak enough, so
You won't die unless it crits. However, I don't think you're gonna do much to him.
Bad Pokemon choice.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't think.
I just
this
need to
is
make
gonna
sure I
win.
hit this, otherwise we're in trouble.
I don't
Okay.
think it's gonna do much. Yeah,
It still did a lot, so
It did
Yeah.
enough.
it did a lot compared to the alternatives, I guess. God, that sucks.
There it goes. Perfect day.
now I just need to hit 2 strengths, I'm pretty sure, and then I'm good.
I think so. I'm really worried about your health. Is this?
Are down to
It's the last 2 Pokemon, so. What are Cedra's stats?
Pokemon.
Not amazing.
Oh, it's poison.
He's got higher defense than special, if I remember right, but I'll double check that.
Just one Pokemon aside.
But I don't
Actually,
have any good special moves to
my
hit
bad,
because they're
uh,
resisted.
To the one.
In Gen 1, his special and defense are the same. Normally, his special defense would be half of that of his defense, but in Gen 1, it's equal. So he's got a 95 on defense and special defense.
Neither one.
Yep.
In fact, you know what? In Gen 1, Cedra's really good. His base stat total is 440, but if you factor in that his special is actually just a global 95, he's
That's
actually
pretty
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That means his HP is 55, attack is 65, then he's got 95 on defense
Oh,
and
son of a
special,
bitch.
and his speed is 85. He's actually pretty
Yeah.
scary.
Furious battle.
What can he learn?
And Cedra doesn't count. Yeah, Cedra's only a water type.
Combat.
I don't think
his,
strength is
uh,
going to take him out unless it crits, so I'm just going to go for Surf.
What
And those are some decent moves, for sure.
Greatest change work.
Well, we can actually do the calculation on what would do more damage. If I go to Blastoise and
Yeah.
double check your stats,
Miss the
your special is 85, your attack is 83. Okay, so stab.
miss battle.
Stab
Stab
is not
serve.
stab is not as powerful as a damage resist. Shaves off damage. So I think strength would do slightly more.
Opponent status.
Because isn't it resist is half power, stab is adding 50%?
The attack was the defense.
Yeah, that would mean strength.
Either
is
way,
stronger.
that seemed to have done equal damage compared to strength.
Yeah, I could be doing the math on that wrong. Again, it's not my strong suit.
What now?
Did I
So
did I
he's
miss
just
the
chipping
yeah
away
there?
at me now.
This
Damage.
I just need to hit
Is-
one more thing and I'm done. And
if this hits
match
you,
is over.
win.
Yeah.
If you miss, I think you lose. Oh,
Sweet.
thank God. Oh man. Because your toxic was probably pretty bad by that point, right?
No, I had switched out, so it turned to regular poison.
Oh, it doesn't turn. It doesn't stay badly poisoned when you come back in?
In Gen 1, if you get toxic poison, you can switch out and switch back in, and it'll be just regular poison at that point.
I had no idea.
Huh.
I'm gonna look that up just to see if it stays consistent in
Stadium?
In Stadium, yeah.
It would have been over way sooner had I continued to stay in. At least I feel it would have.
That's not a horrible team that they got.
Yeah, it's very water focused, but you know, it's kind of what you'd expect, I guess.
In the water gym, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Bulbapedia's page on this is not very well laid out.
Uh-oh.
Not what you wanted.
No.
That is an ugly primate.
I mean, it is. It's not the end of the world, but I would assume he's probably got Rock Slide or Dig or something.
Mm-hmm. Dig, probably.
So, yeah. So, a lot of people have been bringing this up in the comment section. I do know about this thing, but I don't know if it was fixed for Stadium or not. It doesn't look like it was. But because of bad programming, if someone has Toxic on them, and then you use Burn or Leech Seed, they will continue to, every time they take damage from Burn or Leech Seed, it will progress the poison counter at double speed. And so essentially, the poison will worsen at double speed as a result. Someone earlier today was telling me that that also works with Wrap, but I am not seeing that on the Bulbapedia page.
Oh my God.
So I strongly get the feeling Wrap does not work with Toxic, or else it would say on this page.
I was gonna say that would make Wrap one of the strongest moves in this game.
I'm gonna literally just Control F Wrap. No, that was okay. No, it doesn't work that way. I was literally just talking like 5 minutes ago about how I wish people would double check this stuff on Google before they post the tip, just because it's often wrong. I find like half the tips that I see in the comment that says like, this is how this thing worked in Stadium. I look it up and it's like, that's almost how it worked in Stadium, but this one part is wrong. That's why you always double check, because...
And that one part is fairly major.
Because what happens is people will assume that because Stadium is Gen 1, that it works like in how Gen 1 glitches things out. But in reality, Gen 1... Pokemon Stadium changed a lot of things from Gen 1 that people just associate with a Gen 2 change, but in reality it was changed in Pokemon Stadium.
Well, yeah, because it was made by a third-party company.
Yeah.
That was trying to implement a bunch of stuff.
So with Pokemon Stadium specifically, you have a lot of weird rules where things are like half fixed. And so you really do need to look up very specifically, does this work in Pokemon Stadium? Like, Bulbapedia is fairly good at that. If you look up a move and you look at Gen 1, it'll say, if it got changed in Pokemon Stadium, it'll usually be the last paragraph under Gen 1. It'll say, like, in Pokemon Stadium, this was changed. You know, like, half the glitches with the move Substitute were fixed for Stadium, for instance, because, oh my god, Substitute was a ridiculously glitchy move in Gen 1. So what I'm seeing here with the badly poisoned thing with Toxic, in Gen 1, it seems like the Leech Seed / Burn thing is just all Gen 1, doesn't change in Pokemon Stadium, but it is only with Leech Seed and Burn. And interestingly enough, if you rest to be cured of the poison, the value of how bad your badly poisoning was is not reset. So if you're badly poisoned, it will still be really bad the next time you take toxic damage. That's interesting. No, never mind. It's only if you have then been burned or leech seeded or regular poisoned again, it will not reset the counter, but if you're re-toxicked, it will reset the counter. That is strange. Huh.
Yeah, there's a bunch of special rules here. Like, I found a page that just lists all the changes between Gen 1 and Stadium.
That's a good find.
Some of them are stupid, like an immobilized Pokemon can still select a move.
Yeah, that makes sense, because then when you come out of it, you could have your move picked.
But there are interesting things like Aurora Beam has a
Oh,
33%.
that animation was incredible!
It's like something out of Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Aurora Beam has a 33% chance to lower attack stat instead of 10%.
Wait a minute, did you say 33?
Yeah.
So are you saying that that guy who called me an idiot because he said that okay, I don't want to say specifically called me an idiot, but I think he implied we were dumb. I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes the comments get mixed together. However, someone very specifically said that we should know that every effect move cannot end in a 35% chance, because every effect move ever, percent chance based on a regular attacking move, ends in a 0. It's 30, it's 40, it's 50, it's something like that.
Yeah.
That person did look it up! God damn it!
So Acid, Aurora Beam, Bubble, and Bubble Beam all have 33% chances to lower your stats instead of the regular 10%.
I'm just smiling, in fairness. Like, because I yell because it's funny, but then I laugh so that people know that I'm not taking this seriously.
Bide used to not miss when people were flying or using Dig?
Correct.
Amazing.
Bide used to bypass a weirdly large amount of things. In fact,
Well,
it used to
does
bypass
miss now.
all accuracy. Yeah, thankfully. It used to bypass every kind of accuracy check as far as I'm aware, to the point that Bide hits ghosts in Gen 1, because it bypasses literally everything. It's simply a calculation of, you took this much damage, and so you deal back double the number rounded down, I think?
Mimic does not copy a move's maximum power points.
Correct. Mimic only gives you 5? No, that's Transform. Yeah, Transform gives you 5 of every move.
And Transform doesn't work on Ditto. It just flat out doesn't work.
Oh, what happens if you send a Ditto against a Ditto in Stadium?
Your moves, I think, just fail.
Oh my god, if it's the last 2 Pokemon, then, due to like a double KO on the second last 2 from like Explosion, let's say, does that mean you need to sit there and use Transform until you run out and have a struggle fight?
I guess.
Okay, so we're against Misty here. Let's take a second. A lot of water types. A lot of people have been saying we really should train up a Starmie. Apparently, a home-trained Starmie is really good. But I haven't researched that yet. I'm just going off what the comments have been saying. I'll look at the stats real quick, actually. Maybe, like, in Gen 1, the special, if it is really good? Yes, actually. In Gen 1, Starmie's a little stronger because his special defense, essentially, would be a little higher. Rathalos, Tetsukabra, Kadachi. I
I'm
feel
starting
good
with
about that.
Kadachi.
That is a hilarious glitch.
What? And yes, I feel good about that team, by the way. I think that could win. As long as you don't get, like, really fucked.
I'm just wondering if I should bring Dodogama instead of Tetsukabra. And the reason for that would be Kadachi can handle all the water types pretty fine. But Dugtrio is what I'm worried about, because if I send in Rathalos against it to counter its ground moves, then maybe it has rock moves, and Rathalos won't be able to take it out.
I think it's better to bring Tetsukabra, because we've already had too many instances where we brought one guy who's a powerhouse and can take out most of the team, but he gets fucked early due to, like, having to switch, or, like, an effect we didn't see coming, or a critical hit we didn't see coming, and we didn't have a backup to deal with the majority of the team as a result.
But here's a counter-argument. We've seen that all the water types thus far have been able to carry ice moves, and I guarantee that all 4 water Pokemon here know ice moves, so Tetsukabra is not a good pick for that. Dodogama would be able to resist all of those.
Not only is that a really good point, but I bet you Starmie and Executor also have psychic moves, and that's part poison. So, yeah, you convinced me. Dodogama's a better choice.
Mm-hmm. Are we good for time? Can I get started, or...?
Oh, I forgot to even check. Next episode, we'll fight Misty, everybody. Until next time, have a nice day.
See ya.
Oh, hold on, let me fix that for you.
Thank you.